So, good evening. We are back again with another show, and this is a football discussion show for entertainment and opinion only. Everything you hear is about sport. We do not involve politics, personal targeting, or hate. So let's talk football, guys. And we're going to talk about the upcoming games this weekend because Man City have got Liverpool. Liverpool beat Real Madrid the other day. Man City absolutely destroyed Dortmund. Arsenal, high flying at the top at the moment. However, the Blue Sharks are circling. So we had to get the one and only Daps on. Never a foul. The South Stand. We are the South Stand. Both links are in the title. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you fire the likes up real quick. Sub to both their channels. And also, I'll be doing the Elche watch along in, I'll say 45 minutes. We might be a bit late for that one. They're playing Real Sociedad, but my Elche and G's are playing tonight. So listen, bless up. Before anyone wants to kick off, it's 8:15 Spanish time. I set the stream up, an hour earlier than I should. I set it up on English time, not Spanish. That. What are you saying, Dabs? Welcome, brother. It's been a minute as well.
Welcome.
How are you,
welcome. Yeah, man. Listen, people probably and today's show, people, sponsored by OK Jerseys.
Use discount DAPS8.
Well, I don't even know what my discount code is. I'll be honest. I don't actually know what the discount actually only make. This is the argument I keep having with them. Yeah, they keep telling me to push the discount code, and I'm like, but the discount code is worth £1. Yeah, be funny, but no one using the damn discount code.
No, it's a guaranteed payment,
you know
right? It's guaranteed.
I will just give my quick pick and.
Say what you got to say, Daps. Come on, because people think that I have beef with everyone who does this. Yeah, and listen, I'll be real. Before you say, I will never sell them. Yeah, and they've offered me them. However, I don't care if anyone sells them. Yeah, what I do have an issue with, which is why Hussam jumped on the other day, is my mum was making out that they're proper shirts. They're not.
Right. So here's the key, and I'm glad you said that. So because obviously. This week, I just say things, and I said, someone mentioned OK Jerseys, right? And I said something. I didn't mention your name. I just said I didn't realise. I'll say in a minute, right? And then straight away, people are like, Daps versus Lee. Lee's going to be doing. Listen, firstly and foremost, I would not go against Lee because anyone that can do 8-hour streams, it's a long day, bro. I don't want to be in the middle of the night wondering what someone's saying about me, thinking for fuck's sake. Secondly, I've probably got
Lee Gunner is scary.
Secondly, people need to remember that my channel got fucking monetized because of this, brother. Yeah. Thirdly, we're kind of similar people. Like
both the same age, bro.
And fourthly, we actually fucking fuck with a lot of the same people as well. So it's never that. However, I will give you my piece on it, yeah? So, and I think this is where I fall into why it's cool with me doing it. Now, firstly, we have to at the moment, we need sponsorship because whereas previously it was me, Cass and Mons, and I worked, right? So I don't work anymore, right? And I was in quite a good job. So at the moment, we do need sponsorship. We're not blessed to be earning the type of money at the moment that Rance, that Saeed, that Lee earn. So we do need sponsorship. But here's the key with me, right? If someone comes up to me in the street and says to me, yo, I can get you this Dior jumper, and this Dior jumper I know retails for £1,000, yeah? And they're telling me they can get it for £50, yeah? I know it's not real, right? Straight away, I know it's not real. Now, the same with OK Jerseys. If I have to educate anyone that these shirts are fucking rip-offs, yeah, then come on, man. They're rip-offs, innit, yeah? The way I sell them or discuss them is I say, listen, if you can afford to go and put money in the club's pocket, yeah, go and buy them. But for anyone that cannot afford to buy shirts for all their family and whatever, these are very, very good replicas. And that's what I say. By the way, there's some there. And that is it. I would never say they're real, ever. Never have, never would.
No, but the way this is the thing, yeah.
I've seen the way some people are doing it.
Yeah,
They
the way
make it
that
out they're real.
it's £120 for an authentic shirt. That's technically correct because the authentic shirt is the matchday shirt the players wear. Yeah, but you can buy one for 85 quid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't Arsenal or Man City or any other club say replica? Why? Because it's basically another word for fake.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they
Bro,
can't.
do you know
But
what?
under the
Do you know
Trade
what? Here's a
Subscription
ma-
Act, they're
here's-
not
here's
allowed
a ma-
to.
Here's a mad one though, right? 2 years ago, at the start of the season, 2 years ago, yeah, City brought out a new shirt. It sold out, and City had a game on the Saturday. We went in there, and they had the shirt again. And Steve was like, "Hold on a minute." Took his top off, so his shirt had his shirt.
Oh,
And
Steve got his boobs out.
It was a different shade. It was a different shade. They'd gone and fucking got the shirts made elsewhere because they'd fucking run out. I know. I'm thinking they might have got them off OK jerseys. I wonder
They
if
used their
used
discount
fucking-
code.
They used the
City 8.
But nah. But yeah, fucking listen. I need sponsors because one.
No, listen, I hear it, yeah. Listen, every chat, I ain't got a problem with people making money, yeah. What I do have a problem with, yeah, is when people are snide with it. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Do you know what I actually found hilarious watching it? Yeah, because I was watching it. Right, was that because you kept saying, "Look, I've got no problem with Cass. Me and Daps are cool."
Yeah, well, bro, you already know this, yeah.
Yeah. Bro, you don't need to say that, but I kind of sorry. I'm just gonna speak openly. It was like respectfully, yeah. He's not calling us out because we're cool. He's calling you man out because he don't really like you.
And why don't I like them? Because they're snide.
Because there's disloyal.
It's not even about
Disloyal
loyalty.
people. Anyway,
It's
let's
not
talk
even
about
about that.
football. Let's not.
Yeah,
make
it's
it
not even
just
about loyalty. Yeah, it's just about whatever, isn't it? Yeah,
It is with me.
yeah. No, I hear that.
One day the truth will come out. All that truth will come out. But one day that will come out. Anyway,
Yeah, come on, man.
let's talk
Listen,
about
we were both
football.
born in '82, mate. So, like, listen, we were raised in different eras. That Puma shirt that you're wearing, that hoodie. Should I put my hood up on my Jack Jones one? Right.
Bro, do you know what it is? It's because right now my trim and my hairline is fucked. Everyone, do you know what?
I get
everyone
that
is-
discount code from Turkish, bruv. Actually, Flowers might be able to sort you out. He had one.
No, everyone, bro. The minute I fucking get a new job, and I'm close.
Don't go
I'm-
Turkey and get a hair transplant, please.
Well, I probably will still.
Oh, Daps.
Do you know what? Everyone keeps saying though. All the City lot keep telling me that I look like fucking Donnarumma, and my hairline is mad like.
Donnarumma's got a mad bald patch on the back of his head. He's
Bro.
25, bro.
But have you seen Donnarumma's fucking missus?
Right, bro. Money talks, innit? Money. You got money, you get the girl, innit? But you have to get the
fucking
money
real.
first, innit? Yeah, like.
She's
So
absolutely.
people say get the
gorgeous.
car, get the girl. No, you have to have the money to keep the car funded, then get the girl. Because if you can't afford to buy something twice, you can't afford it.
I don't know. You don't watch South Stand, so you won't have heard.
No, I
about
do
what-
watch Southside. I just don't
Oh, do
comment
you?
all the time.
Did
Same
you,
today. I was watching Dan Potts with judges. I just don't comment all the time. I just have it on in the background when I'm doing stuff.
So have you seen what happened this week with Lee and not with Lee with Stephen Haaland?
So I see Big Steve's Insta. Yeah, I'm not going to say that I watched all of the minutes of it, but I see that Big Steve was giving away a signed Haaland shirt.
Bro, so him and Haaland talk, yeah. And
Yeah, he put the blue
when you
shark
actually-
emojis in and all that. Yeah.
But they talk quite a lot now, right? Like it's.
All right, bless
and
our Big Steve every time, by the way. He's a real one.
It's kind of mad when I deep it. It's become normalized to me because obviously whenever Steve gets a message off of Haaland, he pretty much rings me and tells me, yeah. But anyway, the other day he said to Steve, he said, "You've always been a real one with me from day one. You've supported me. Are you at home?" And Steve was like, "Yeah, I am. Why?" And he said, send me your address. The car's going to be with you in an hour, right?" A car turned up with 4 boxes of just stuff.
Like merch.
Like, bro, it's
They weren't
mad.
from
Like,
OK
so-
jerseys, no?
Imagine. Bro, but 4 boxes,
Use
yeah?
code. What's Haaland's first shirt number? What's his shirt number?
Well, actually, I don't know
What's Haaland's shirt number?
Bro, in this box, yeah, he's got there's 2 shirts that are signed directly to
Yeah,
Steve.
so I see
saying,
one
"Thank
that
you for
is Steve,
supporting me."
yeah, I
But,
see
but
that.
then there was some
the one he put on his
Norwegian,
Insta.
Norwegian chocolate, like, Haaland, some Haaland tablets, vitamins, loads of Dortmund tracksuits. Then loads of like Jordan collaboration stuff. Trainers. Guess what trainer size Haaland is? This surprises me.
Do you know what? Yeah, because we had Canu play for our club, yeah, and he's tall and skinny like me, and he was size 14. So I'd imagine that Haaland being as tall and as wide as he is, pause, yeah, is probably about a size
Apparently
10.
he is as well, by the way. Apparently he's hung like a fucking donkey.
Yeah, that's too much information, bro.
Well,
Pause.
Brandon, the kit man, told us. Apparently he's hung like a fucking donkey as well. This guy's got nothing.
Eeyore.
But nah, bro.
I'd say size 10.
9.5. I was thinking like I'm a 12, me.
I'm size 7.
So I was expecting him to 7. Fucking you lucky bastard.
So I'm 5'11".
Yeah, I'm in proportion everywhere.
I see. I'm not. I'm in proportion in the right places. Well, we were.
Nah, but bro, like, and it's like in there's stuff like you know Drake's brand. It's what is it? Nike Nocturnal or something. Loads of that stuff. Loads of Jordan stuff. Fucking bro, 4 big boxes of it. Yeah, and Steve's basically. This is why Steve's a sick guy. Yeah, he's keeping the one that's addressed to him. Yeah, obviously because that's personal. The rest, he's putting it all up for sale.
Yeah, for charity and stuff.
To give to Manchester Food Bank. And for Haaland, bro. Like,
but like Haaland don't need to do any of this.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. And this is the mad thing.
This guy is the highest earner in the Premier League, bro.
I normalised the fact that him and Steve talk. But when I sat there and thought about it, I thought, this guy's probably fucking like top 5 known footballers in the world, yeah? And sorry, yeah, it's not to daps. Listen, I'm an unk. I'm 43. I can do this though. Apparently, this is trendy. 6'7".
Yeah, what's this 6'7" all about, by the way? Because I see that in my chat all the time. What's 6'7"? Which TikTok mutant started that?
I don't know. And now, bro, my daughter does all of that. My daughter calls me an unk. She said I've got
unks, yeah, auras and yeah. What's 6'7"? I don't get it. People in my chat always say 6'7". So I say, what's the score going to be today? And they go 6'7". I'm like, well, I don't get what 6'7" is.
But all of it, bro. So basically, my daughter and like her mates, they speak this brain rot. Yeah, someone just said it, brain rot. Yeah, and bro, it's fucking impossible to understand. But by the way, people, yeah, when I'm doing like, you got to realize that when I'm saying aura and people say, oh, Daps, it's cringy. I am a dad, yeah. I tell dad jokes, yeah. I pull up like
I got a dad model as well, mate.
I drop my daughter at school. And when she gets out the car, I wait till she's with her friends, wind the window down and start going, Kiana, 6s and 7s. Yeah?
Wind her up, and oranges and lemons.
Because then she's like, I'm a dad. I like being a dad. I've waited my whole life.
How old's your daughter now?
Embarrassed. She's 10 in December.
Mate, man's 16 this month.
Bro, it's mad how quick.
Bro, she's 10, yeah? Right, bro?
Yeah, she's 10 in December.
Yeah, good luck. It all changes at 10, mate.
Bro, she's already... So... She thinks she's older than she is. Like,
yeah. Wait till she gets to 15, nearly 16, and tucking you up for 400 quid for hair to get her hair dyed blonde. 400 quid, bro.
So check this, yeah. One of her mates, who's a boy,
that's not allowed, by the way. You need to put a clamp down on that.
Well, she's fucking. I'm a bit different. I'm like, I'd rather I know about them and it happens in my house than she sneaks off in a car. So
it like, just ain't happening. Full stop.
well, so one guy came round, one boy, yeah, who's like 9, came and knocked at the door a couple of months ago, yeah, and I was upstairs. Cass has answered the door and he's been like, "Hello, is Kiana there, please?" Cass is like, "How do you know Kiana?" And I was like, Cass is cool. He says, he's cool, he's blessed. But one came the other day, yeah, and he looks identical to my mate's son who plays for Watford, yeah. And I go, check this out. I go, this is my mate's son. And I showed it. And he goes, and this is a 9-year-old. He goes, he thinks he's on badness. And I thought, what? 9, bro. Anyway, football. Let's talk football because fucking your club... I've been waiting to talk to.
Are Arsenal scary, Daps? Are you scared of Arsenal? Are we invincible? Oh no, it's not invincible. My bad. Are we inevitable? We're the inevitables, apparently.
So, right? Is that what you love?
That's what our fans are quite. We're the inevitables.
So here's my thing.
Smash these likes up as well. 300 in the building. Get these likes up. Sub to both his channels as well. Yeah, both links are in the title and the pinned comment.
Here's my thing. Yeah, right now, Arsenal are favourites, should be favourites. And as Pep said 2 days ago, you don't see where Arsenal are going to drop points, yeah? Like, and that's the truth. Like, Arsenal at the moment, they look... And I don't care, by the way, about whether the football looks good or bad. Because my take is, with set pieces, is... Like, actually, my club did well. We defended your set pieces well. But my whole thing is, if you know that Arsenal are good at set pieces, then make sure that fucking before you play them, you can defend them well. And if you can't, that's on you, right? But my whole thing is, I think Arsenal this season are favourites to win the league. I think system-wise, they're looking good. Squad-wise, I want to give Arsenal praise, but let me give you some examples of the type of shit that frustrates me, right? So the other week, I'm watching Never a Foul, and it was the night that we beat Villarreal 2-0, you'd beat Atletico 4-0, right? And the gal was on Never a Foul. And so there's 47 minutes.
You want to know something?
But guess what? Guess what?
Right? You want to know something? But guess what?
So 47 minutes of Arsenal glazing, right? And by the way, that's deserved because you just beat
we
Atletico
battered them in the
4-0.
second half. And we were also in the second half.
When people are, but Atletico aren't the same team. I don't care. You beat Atletico Madrid 4-0. You deserve glazing.
4 goals in 17 minutes.
Right? Now, so it's 47 minutes of Arsenal glazing, and then at one point, one of the rivals on the panel go like, "But Igal," and all Igal is doing is talking about all the positives of Arsenal. Then. No, it's all good, bro. It's all good, Riku. But then a rival goes, so just get it over the line because this is all great, but until you win it. And then a gal has gone, look, guys, are we going to do this every time after every game? Just bring up the fact that Arsenal haven't won. And I literally WhatsApped him saying, do you know what? It's a fair point. And when I'm on shows with you now, yeah, I said, I would like to be able to come on and actually just say, do you know what? City might not win the league this season because Arsenal look damn good, yeah. But we're going to be there, and we're not going to give up until by points wise we can't win it, yeah. Because we know that football shit changes in football. Anyway, 47 minutes of glazing, and the gal is saying, but people aren't allowed to bring up the fact that Arsenal haven't got it over the line.
Why?
Then it moves on to Manchester City. Within 10 seconds, he's gone, Haaland's not going to be able to keep this up. Plus, he's not creative enough. Why are Manchester City trying to be a defensive team? And I just messaged him and said, bro, I give up with you. Like, so ultimately, you can police what we're allowed to talk about with Arsenal, but with Manchester City. And the maddest thing with City, yeah, is you see this whole thing that everyone's saying, oh, without Haaland, what is City going to be like, right? That is a what if, right? Fuck what ifs. I can give you facts of what City will be without Haaland.
Tell them, brother.
In the last 7 days, we've played 3 games. 7 of the goals we have scored were not scored by Haaland, right? Then we go back to the previous time we did not have Haaland. That was last season. He got injured for 6 games in April, right? We played 6 games, won 5, drew 1, scored 14 goals with Marmoush, right? So all of this. So when people do, oh yeah, but without Haaland, we don't need to do without Haaland because Haaland is here.
And he's been there for 3.5 years and nearly got 100 Premier League goals.
Secondly,
so he plays at most games.
Yeah, secondly, this week we've had, like when he wasn't there against Swansea, we scored 3 goals. The other night Foden scored 2. But then we can go back to last season when we didn't have him for 6 games, we scored 14 goals. But most importantly, why are we forgetting that our manager is a manager whose preferred formation is the false 9, right? So this whole narrative that City without Haaland is just mad. And you know what it is as well, and this is the other one that's killing me, is when Arsenal fans like Hooks is one, Positive Dan's another, Catch is another. When they're telling me, and we are in November now, we're just in November. They're telling me they are going that we might win the treble, right? Now, Lee, let me, and I've got a clip on my Instagram, right? 2 years ago, yeah, it was February 2023, right? At this point, we're in the same position of Arsenal in the fact that we hadn't won a Champions League yet. We've been in the Champions League as complete dominant Premier League winners, and we still hadn't got it over the line. Why? Because the first one is hard to get over the line. Anyway, it's February, right? And I've been asked by Fuad, do you think that City are going to win the Premier League? Could win the Champions League this season, right? And I turned around to him and said, bro, right now, I don't know if we're even going to beat Tottenham. We've got Tottenham at the weekend. I don't even know if we're going to beat Tottenham. We didn't beat Tottenham, by the way.
You never beat Tottenham.
Right, we never beat Tottenham.
I don't know what it is with you and Tottenham.
And then the next day we had 1-1-5. But
well, we're still waiting for that, by the way.
But I said, so if I don't know if we're going to beat Tottenham, if we're going to win the Premier League yet, how dare I start saying we're going to win the fucking Champions League? Now, I don't believe there is any team that has done a treble whose fans in November were saying we're doing a treble this season. October, yeah. Bro, PSG last season, no PSG fan was saying we're doing a treble this season.
They scrambled into qualification for the knockout stages.
We were about to knock them out, right?
Yeah.
What I'm saying is all these things, is that you can't call these things until it gets too late in the season. And that's where it's difficult for me, because I want to give Arsenal credit at times, but then the arrogance that oozes off of some content creators just makes me go, well now I want to bring up the fact that you haven't got it over the line because you're so damn arrogant with it. And this is the thing, if I've come close 3 years in a row and I'd think, do you know what? I'm going to chill out a little bit, just in case. But it's what it is. At the same time, I don't want to police people. To all Arsenal fans, you should be rolling with this. You should be fucking enjoying every second of it, right? That is what football is about, But the arrogance sometimes is a bit much for me.
And you know what it is? Big ups to everyone locked in, I said not fans, it's one fans. No, it's not one fan. Yeah, I was watching Judge Mo's channel earlier. I don't know who the lad was that was on there talking Arsenal, He was like, what did he say? I'll say exactly what he said. You want to know something? I'll say exactly what he said, Because I couldn't believe it. Some of the stuff they were coming out with was crazy. And I'm just like...
I got told you're getting 100 you're beating a 100-point record today.
I got told that we're beating Chelsea's 15. Bro. We went invincibles, right, and finished on 90 points. Chelsea under Jose the following season won the League Cup. Apparently that's beneath us. We only want majors, apparently, even though we can't win nothing for the last 1,916 days, which is 5.5-year trophy drought. But a super duper mixed top 5 in the world, right? He said, this geezer, who I don't know who he is, said, does top of the league matter? He literally said that on Judge Mo's channel tonight. The Arsenal rep on there, top of the league matter? These men are sitting there and waffling about XG. You have Erling Haaland up front. Bro, the game the other day when Erling Haaland went clean through, at the weekend. Who did you play at the weekend? Bournemouth. You played Bournemouth. Soon as he went clean through both times, you just knew it was going in.
Bro, Turkey celebrated.
Yeah, I see that. He put his arms up on the first one. Right, now, check this. Let me land up. Sorry. Right?
Yeah, go on.
If Eddie Nketiah is in the same position, the XG is exactly the same. Because XG doesn't account for the goalkeeper, the pressure of the game, if it's a Champions League final, an FA Cup final, a semi-final, just some random game of dead rubber at the bottom of the league, relegation battle to keep you up. Doesn't take into account the defenders, doesn't take into account the player that's actually got the ball, doesn't take into account any of this. So XG is the biggest load of rubbish I've ever heard in my life.
I don't even know exactly how you get XG. But people in the chat.
But then there's non-penalty XG. Well, guess what? Non-penalty XG, mate. Bukayo Saka's got none. Well, one. Bukayo Saka scored 4 goals in his last 21 league games. 21 league games.
By the way, he's looking good at the moment.
No, he ain't. He's been rubbish.
I think he's looking all right.
Rubbish.
I think he's looking all right.
He's been our worst player. We're carrying him.
Do you think?
We've been carrying him, bro. Bro, this guy has been rubbish.
I mean, I don't watch all Arsenal games.
Newcastle
I'll be
played
real,
well.
but...
Fulham played well. Outside of that, well, there you go. Outside of that, bro, this guy, I don't even know he's on the pitch. This guy, I got told again by a gal, Marty, Christian, Hooks, and a few others, right? Oh, what you saying now? Because I said when he had that grade 3, I said, allow him until next season. Don't let him play. But he come off the bench and scored against Fulham last season. It's like straight off the bench, he scored within a minute or two, yeah? Oh, yeah, what you saying now, Guns? Yeah, what you saying now? I was like, he's playing on adrenaline, mate. He scores against Madrid after a Panenka in a penalty left, by the way. I've never seen that ever happen in my life, right? But then he redeemed himself and chipped the goalkeeper, sick finish. Yeah. Since then, bro, he has been trash. In the Premier League, do you know the last time that guy got an assist? And I don't care about assists, but these men all do. Right?
Yeah.
So when was the last time Bukayo Saka got a Premier League assist? Can you tell me what game it was and what month and what year?
What year?
Yeah.
Whoa. God, damn.
I'll tell you exactly now. It's the 7th of November right now, yeah?
Whoa, if
2025.
If Foden did that, fucking hell.
It's the 7th of November 2025, right?
But
in 23 days from now, Daps, it's exactly 1 year since Saka registered a Premier League assist. That was in a 5-2 win away at West Ham. He got three assists and a goal in that game, yeah? Now check this. Since then, that was 21 games ago, no assists in the Prem. Fair enough, he was out injured, yeah? But I'm talking after the injury. Add up how many games he's appeared in. 21 appearances in the Prem, no assists. In that time, he's scored 4 Premier League goals. I think 3 of them are pens. Cool, they count. And I've always been a believer. Oh, non-penalty XG. No, penalties count, mate. Yeah, Arsenal won an FA Cup against Man United on penalties.
Count. Bro, I wish my club could take penalties. Fucking hell, we're awful at them.
But at the same time, he has registered 4 goals, 0 assists in his last 21 Premier League appearances. Now, this guy played 90 minutes at the weekend. Why? He played 90 minutes the game before. Why? This guy has been rubbish for months. And I told all these people the adrenaline will wear off, watch next season. And here we are carrying a player who's about to get 300 odd grand a week, Aubameyang and Ozil money. He's already on 100 grand a week bonus, by the way. Yeah. Obviously, Haaland's on 350 bonus every week, and he reaches
Haaland,
that.
But Haaland's fucking... Bro, every time Haaland scores a goal...
Why don't he celebrate? He never celebrates.
His bonus is the equivalent of a fucking 2-bed terraced house in the north of England.
Every time he scores a goal, yeah, he has literally got Mesut Ozil money that he was on at Arsenal. Yeah. 350 a week. That's his bonus, right? Bukayo Saka's already on 195 and 100 grand a week bonus. If he hits his targets, yeah, which is a goal, an assist, whatever, yeah? Bro, no wonder when we got a penalty against Newcastle, he had the ball under his arm and didn't let Gyökeres. Yeah, then it got overturned, so he couldn't say that. He was fuming. Yeah. The other day against West Ham, Gyökeres had the ball in his hand. Yeah, next thing, yeah, my man takes it. The penalty at the weekend, my man takes it. Why? Yeah, why didn't he square the ball to Eze the other day? Because he wanted to score. He should have scored against. He should have squared it to Eze against Burnley. Yeah. Instead, he tried to shoot, and the keeper saved it. And it was a P roller. Why? Because he's on a goal bonus, and I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. But at the same time, let's not pretend that this guy has been good. He has been our worst player this season. Yeah. Factually for me. Yeah. Because when I'm looking at him, bro, the guy against that Letty, what did he do? I didn't even know he was on the pitch second half. I didn't know he was on the pitch second half against Burnley. And he played the 90. The other 3 forwards, the number 10, the striker, and the left winger, all got subbed. He played the 90. Bro, it's jarring because you know what? I like Saka. Yeah, but at the same time, when we're 3-0 up against Preston last season, we're subbing this guy on. We're 3-0 up, bruv, against Preston. Why?
Yeah, that's mental. That's mental.
Yeah, and it's jarring because this is the reason, and I've said this for many years, yeah. I think Saka's dusted by 26. I've seen Michael Owen. We're the same age. You've seen Michael Owen. Bro,
I hear it.
He was never the same player again. This guy looks absolutely worn out. Yeah, he looks dusted.
Oh, 100%.
He's had some good games.
And Southgate and Arteta, both of them were at it.
He plays better for England than he does for Arsenal. Because the game's slower playing for the national team.
He was getting, like, I'd imagine you lot were getting as frustrated as I was when, like, Southgate would... Like, I don't know, in the middle of a title race, right? John Stone's been out for 3 weeks. He's just come back, right? Everyone knows City have not played him 2 games in a row since I don't know when. Right. And John Stones, it's a friendly, yeah? You don't need to play him, right? You know that if John Stones is fit, he's going to be in, right? So you don't need to play him in a friendly. They'll go and play him twice, right? But Southgate wasn't helping. But do you know what it is with Arsenal, right? And it's not just with Arsenal fans, it's with all fans, yeah? I'm older, right? And I can do the banter thing, but like people were saying, oh, it's content creators, Daps, that are trying to make money, right? But at the same time, it's not, because the content creators, I get what they're doing, yeah? I get they're doing the YouTube thing. The comments and some of the shit I get in the comments, right? I have never said Arsenal are shit. All I get told, yeah, is City are shit. Fucking, they're nowhere near us. We're gonna fucking, and it's like, come on, man. Like, be real. This is a team that has given you fucking nightmares, yeah. And this is the thing. Like I said, Lee, at the moment, Arsenal are the favourites, and I think the system, defensively, they're phenomenal. Set pieces, by the way. Gabriel is the best centre-back for me in the world at the moment. I can give you a lot of praise. I'd agree with that
as well, by the way.
I can give you so much
on
praise,
form,
yeah?
100%.
But it's like, maybe in your channel it's different, but I'm never a foul, bro. I'm not going to lie. Like, there's no respect towards City whatsoever.
Yeah, but you know what do they say to you, though? Because, like, people say I twerk for rivals, yeah? The amount of people in this chat that support Man City, Chelsea, Tottenham, Liverpool, like, I've got Blackburn fans, Stoke fans, every fan, Leeds fans, everything, Everton, yeah. I've got loads of fans in here from all other clubs, yeah, even clubs around the world. Yeah,
you always have done, though.
I've got Galatasaray fans in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have that. Yeah, you have that. Every channel has that. Yeah, but the thing for me, yeah, is people say I twerk for rivals. How many times, chat, yeah, and I sit there on this channel and or the other channel, which I'm going live on. Well, it's not going to be in 15 minutes. I'll have the game on Elche playing. But it'll be on, yeah. I have Osasuna fans on here, right? How many times do I sit there and go, fuck Man United? Yeah, I can't stand that club, bruv. Yeah, and then people in my chat that support Chelsea. I've got loads of Chelsea in this chat all the time, yeah? And they're like, up the I'm like, fuck the Chelsea, that club, fuck them. Yeah, but that is what, them under Abramovich is what Arsenal smashed Highbury down for. Yeah, Man City are what we smashed Highbury down for. And then all I get is, oh yeah, but they're owned by a state. Okay, cool. Well, let me tell you now, Dubai is a state, right?
Bro,
yeah?
Emirates,
fly Emirates on the shirt, fly Emirates Stadium, and a sober reality.
I'm so
yeah, so it's the Dubai training stadium.
Lee, another one.
Has anyone visited Rwanda?
So like, another one, yeah, is like
it's
when
jarring,
people talk, when people say to me like straight away, yeah, but City have got no fans, right? And
factually incorrect.
Or no one, like, so the best one is when people say no one cares about City. And my comeback to that is, like, firstly, you shouldn't really care about anyone but your own team. However, right, if you're an Arsenal fan or a Liverpool fan,
you should care about City.
Or basically anyone else in the Premier League, you should care about City, because we've been setting the fucking standard.
For 20
and right
years.
now, if you're Arsenal, you should be caring about City, because you know that if City keep you within touching distance, some of your players' arses are going to go come February, right? Exactly, bro. And I just think there could be a bit more respect. But here's the thing with the fans thing, right? I would never claim, right? I'll be completely factual with fans, right? Manchester City, third tier of English football, average 32,000, right?
Look at Sheffield Wednesday. Yeah, they're a massive club, and look how many. Derby are another one. Look at their attendances on average; they're the biggest in the leagues.
Oh,
yeah? Man City were the same in League Two or
here's
Division
some
2,
things.
whatever.
Here's some things, right? Before Tottenham played in Wembley, yeah, Manchester City had the record for the highest ever attendance in English football, right? Back in the 30s, but still, apparently we've got no history. But we know that our core fan base, yeah. In the 90s and early 2000s, our core fan base was about 35,000, 32, 33, 34, 35,000, right? But as we've got better, young kids start to support us, right? So we will grow. But ultimately, when I was a kid growing up, there was no trophies ever given for who had the biggest fan base, right? Nope. It was just... You go, and this is the thing, when you lift a trophy and you're on the pitch on the last day of the season, yeah, do you think you're going, oh shit, I wonder how Arsenal feel about this? You don't.
Nobody
you're
cares.
Just fucking enjoying it.
Yeah.
And this is the thing.
Look at when you were smoking that cigar on the pitch. Did you care what Arsenal fans thought?
Bro, the feeling, the amount of times on the pitch now, bro. I got this. This is fucking from Ortega. It was by the side of the goal and I had it. Yeah.
You look like Ty, bro. Merchandise man.
Bro, I've got a City tracksuit now. But nah, bro, as a fan, yeah, all these things that people use to slander City, I'm like, I don't care. I'm a City fan and I go to games with City fans. If you lot don't care about City fan, if that's the most you've got to say about us, and of course 115, which I get it, yeah, everything is tainted till 115 is sorted. But I'll be honest,
I hope you bust case.
We are busting case on that.
We already know, because you know what?
Yeah, we're busting
Look at
case.
Todd Bowley. Yeah, Todd Bowley came in and found death row contracts like that. Why didn't we all find that? Because it's been there. This guy is a baseball guy.
Exactly. It's just City have kept it quiet. Like, bro, City's legal team, you don't think City check things with their legal team before they do anything.
They got the best legal team on the planet.
Yeah.
Well, for
bro,
football, anyway.
I'm telling you now we're busting case. But the 115 thing's boring. But here's what I would say about this season, right?
Before you say that, sorry to cut in there. Big up Soccer Junkie, yeah? Not going to lie, I've seen more people with City shirts than Arsenal or Liverpool in the Bay Area, yeah? Bro, I live in
when you go abroad,
I live in southern Spain. Bro, the amount of kids walking around Spain with Rodri on their back on a City shirt is insane around this area. Yeah. When you go Madrid, it's more Madrid, obviously. Yeah, but this area, yeah, Andalusia, bro, it's just bare Man City and PSG.
Yeah.
That's because they've got Fabian Ruiz, they've got Rodri. You know, they put them on and bro, I rarely see somebody walk around in an Arsenal shirt around here.
The mad thing is, yeah, I moved down from Manchester to Milton Keynes when I was 16, right? We were still shit.
I'm surprised I never met you before, and I lived there nearly all my life. That's crazy.
Yeah,
we know the same people. We said that.
Yeah. But then when I first moved down, right, that you go to the shops, no City merchandise anywhere, right? Then we won the league, and I'm in Clinton Cards one Christmas, and I look to the right, and I see City calendars, City mugs, right? Then I went to Barcelona, and this was the summer that Barcelona bought Neymar and Pellegrini joined City, right? And we're walking down the Ramblers, and I go into a Nike shop, and there's fucking the Barcelona section, and then the second biggest section in there was City, right? With shirts with Aguero, David Silva, Yaya Toure, Negredo, what's it called, Navas. And I've got my phone out. I'm recording this because to me, this is mental. Like my missus at the time was like, why are you recording it? I was like, I used to not be able to get City stuff in Milton Keynes. Now I'm in fucking Barcelona. And it's because we're growing. Like
Same in the Middle East. Yeah, you said to me earlier, you've been in Abu Dhabi. You've obviously
over there it's different gravy.
It's different. Yeah, I get that because of where the owners are from. They're from that part of the world. Yeah, but bro, the amount of Americans in this chat, yeah, that say City are everywhere. Matty was on the stream the other day.
New York City.
Yeah, Matty was in New York the other day for work. Matty was in New York the other day. I said, you bumped into any top gooners? He goes, no, but I've seen loads of City shirts. And I've been to your stadium. Obviously, you've been there a fuck ton more time. Every time, I think I've been there like 6-7 times. Yeah, I see the Aguero. Well, I say I see the Aguero hat trick. Fucking Lee Judges turned up late. Yeah, he was with Kevin Campbell in the pub. R.I.P. KC. Yeah, and it was pissing down with rain. First minute, our first goal scorer of the day, Aguero. First minute, I was like, "You motherfucker!"
No,
he then scored against Chelsea a hat trick the next week.
You know my favourite game against you lot, yeah.
No, don't even tell me. Yeah, if it was when Sterling and because Sterling, Sane, and Kevin De Bruyne celebrated right in front of me, I told Kevin De Bruyne to go F himself.
It was snowing, and we played you.
At the Emirates.
We played you in the League Cup, I think, final.
I was at that final, and Aguero did the keeper.
Yeah,
and 4 days later, you played us at the Emirates.
Yeah, bro, and the way we played that day was fucking unbelievable.
David Silva scored the second. The Emirates had 20k fans there and 10. Yeah, bro, that was colder than Ostersund that we'd been to. That's a couple of weeks earlier, right? And I swear down, David Silva scored the second.
Yeah.
Yeah, after about 23 minutes or something. Bro, there was a guy in front of me, yeah, he hated me and my man who's not going to be mentioned on here. Right? Even his son, the guy was about 60 odd years old, and he always used to go, will you two shut the fuck up about Wenger? Yeah, meh. There was about 20,000 fans in the stadium, yeah, that day. That was played on a Thursday after the League Cup final, yeah?
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And it was snowing, bro.
It was freezing, bro. Yeah. I was so cold, and I went to Ostersund -15 about a week or two earlier, and that was -15, yeah? That Emirates Stadium that night was so cold. This guy walks out when David Silva, he goes to his son, come on, son, we're leaving. Yeah, I said, why don't you back your manager, mate? Why don't you back your manager about arson this and arson that and you're negative? And he went, why don't you fuck off? And he stuck his fingers up. I said, back your manager, mate. I said, all the toxic fans are staying in it, mate. Yeah, he went, fuck off.
Well, you know what? When we
do you know what? Funny thing about that game, sorry, yeah? Funny thing about that game, Mesut Ozil was clean through on goal and he miscontrolled it. Yeah, that would have made it 2-1 with about 12 minutes to go. Mesut Ozil barely miscontrols the ball, yeah? And the ball come across and it was on his left foot. And it bounced off his foot and he would have been in. Yeah, I think it was Stones at centre-back that day. I may be wrong. Yeah, but it bounced off his foot. Yeah, and I was like, if he just controlled that, that's 2-1. Yeah, with 12 minutes to go. And it's jarring, bro. Yeah, I remember when we played you in another game and Maitland-Niles got injured. Yeah, and we brought on Maitland-Niles to play left back, and he absolutely clamped up Mahrez the whole game, twatted him as soon as he came on the. Bro, every time I've watched Arsenal at the Etihad, yeah, banged. Every time I've been to Anfield, banged. I've never seen a draw, let alone a win. Every time I've been Anfield or the Etihad, maybe 13, 14 times combined.
Well, Anfield's a nut.
Bro, I was there with the 4-0s. I was there when Aguero
had to see Anfield, yeah.
Fucking so Man City and Liverpool, bro.
We twatted Liverpool at Anfield the season they won the league, yeah, when there was no fans there, right? Remember, they were pissed and we battered them, right? And then the next season, right, we got a penalty against them. I think it was 0-0 or it might have been 1-1, right? We got a penalty in, I think, like the 89th minute. Mahrez took it and missed it, yeah? Bro, that was Bro, I couldn't forgive Mahrez for about 2 years because it was our chance to beat Liverpool at Anfield. For me, I look at Anfield and just write it off. Like, we just can't fucking win. But we're battering them this weekend.
Keep speaking on that because I need a piss.
We're battering them.
I actually think you'll beat them.
I'm saying we're battering them. We're battering them. We need, you know what? City have been so shit against big teams for the last 2 years. Yeah. That we need a big result. Like I can't tell you the last time we beat a big team. It was probably in 2023. By the way, when I say batter, yeah, it's just, when you're in the casino and you've got a big stack and you just go, fuck it, I'm going all in. Like, battering is a bit crazy. I'm not going to lie, yeah. But I just feel like I've been getting things right recently. I predicted the 4-1 against Dortmund. I predicted that Villa were going to beat us. I just think we need this. And this isn't just about getting 3 points. This is about we need to set a statement that we are back, right? Injury updates. Rodri will not be playing, but we're kind of, as a fan base, we're getting quite happy with Nico Gonzalez now. So Rodri, the only injuries for City are Rodri will definitely not be playing. Kovacic is out for 4 months, and Kuzanov is looking like he's not fully match fit yet. So City will miss Rodri. Look, any club misses Rodri, but Nico Gonzalez is looking fucking good this season. Like, it's got to a point now where we're actually now like, do you know what? We don't mind if what's that? Best game you lost at home? 27th of July, 1982. Sorry, what's this? Best game you lost at home? Yeah, the best, right. So, Brooke, the best game, and I was at the game, right? We lost at home, was against Queen's Park Rangers in 1995, and we lost 3-2. But the reason why it was the best game we lost at home is because that day, Blackburn Rovers won the league over Man United. So that's the most I celebrated at main mode. Anyway, people, there is, how many in here? Fucking hell, he's got 134k subs, mad. 450 people watching. What are the likes on? The likes can't be on 26. They've got to be high. But make sure you're smashing the like button. And also, please, please, please subscribe to Never a Foul and We Are the South Stand. We Are the South Stand is mine and Big Steve's channel. We're at just over 9K subs. And I kind of want to get to 10K before Christmas. So ask me some more questions while we wait for Lee. 171 likes. Yeah, now we can get more than that. So there's easily, yeah, can I have a glass as well? There's easily 200 people in here that haven't liked the video yet. So, who was your favorite player growing up? Uwe Rosler. Love. Yeah, my favorite players growing up were Uwe Rosler. I've got his shirt up there. Rosler 28. Georgie Kinkladze and Gary Flitcroft. What made you support City? So obviously everyone hears my accent and goes, oh, I bet you supported City since 2008. So I actually lived in Manchester until I was 16. And my stepdad was a Manx. So I was born in North London, in Barnet. My granddad was an Arsenal fan. My real dad was a Watford fan. And then my mum left my dad when I was 3 years old, and we moved to Manchester. And my mum got with a Manc. My sisters are both Mancs. I'm not a Manc, by the way. I don't refer to myself as a Manc because I was born in London and live down here, but my sisters still live up there. So yeah. And by the way, so it wasn't a choice of who I supported. It was just like, if you imagine from the age of 3, now I wasn't a Barnet boy because I fucking moved up to, so I lived in Boreham Wood till I was 3. And then my mum left my dad and we moved to Manchester. And then, yeah, it wasn't a choice. It was just literally, yeah. Well, you say your stepdad forced you. It's just every Saturday you go to the football. Like, it wasn't a, like,
non-negotiable, brother.
No, it was just what you do. And there was no thought. Steve said it himself. There was no thought. I think Steve actually said that he once had a conversation with his mate where he said, I think we've got an FA Cup in us, right? Bro, I don't ever remember.
Oh, I remember Steve saying that. Yeah, I remember him saying that.
I don't ever remember having a thought of winning a trophy as a kid. Ever. Like, it just wasn't something.
So why did you pick Man City instead of Man U when you moved to Manchester?
My dad. So my stepdad. So my mum left my real dad, who was Watford. We moved up to Manchester, and my dad was a City season ticket holder. His dad was a City season ticket holder. Like, it's just, it wasn't a choice. It's like, yeah.
I won't say what team. Go on.
Like, it was mad because initially my real dad kept like trying to send Watford shirts up to me. yeah. But nah, it was but it's mad because, like I just said, someone said my favourite game that I've been at that we lost, and it was, I always remember it, yeah, and it's so fucking mad, right? It was Queen's Park Rangers in 1995, last day of the season, and we lost 3-2, right? But it was the day that fucking Blackburn Rovers won the league. Yeah. Wow. So it was just, bro, the whole of fucking Main Road was just going mad because United didn't win the league, right? But deep what I just said, yeah. So the most I ever celebrated at Main Road was a 3-2 loss to Queen's Park Rangers. Yeah.
I was celebrating a loss. It was a free hit, lads. Bro, it was a free hit back then.
Because Blackburn Rovers won the league. Now, you deep it, the most I've ever celebrated at the Etihad was a 3-2 win over Queen's Park Rangers.
Yeah, Aguero.
So just
every single person that remembers that goal, yeah, knows where they were. Doesn't matter whether you supported Man City. Yeah, and you see the scenes of Rooney and Ferguson and Rio and all them, man. They thought they'd won it, yeah, and then Aguero, bro. I swear, I jumped out of my seat, bro.
Bro, I'm saying this, yeah.
I was like, F Man United, man.
Bro, I've said this, right? The of all the leagues we've won, the best league, yeah. Well, the treble's the best, but the second behind that is the 100-pointer, yeah. For me, the 100-pointer was the most boring one. There's nothing better than it being the last day of the season one. Like, even remember the Liverpool one where we beat Aston Villa and we were 2-0 down?
Yeah. Bro, yeah. He went on a madness for 7 minutes. Gundo was on a mazza.
Bro, yeah. Bro, that was... And bro, when we scored our first goal to make it,
You just knew.
No.
You just knew.
Literally all of us in the South Stand were just going, we're going on the pitch, innit? We're going on the pitch. And like, it's like,
That's when
everyone
you
knew,
smoke
yeah,
the
we're
cigar,
scoring.
innit?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that one. And then when we won the league against Chelsea on the last day of the season, I got kicked out.
Why?
So I'd been given some tickets, I think by Colesberg or something like that, and they were in like the third tier of Colin Bell, and so I did a giveaway, and so I went there for the first half with like 4 people that I did the giveaway with, and then at halftime I said, right, I'm going over to South Stand lower, and you can make your way round, right, if you know your way around the ground. You have to go through a couple of like fucking players' lounges and boxes and that, and yeah, I ended up getting in a game of Bulldog with some stewards, and then just fucking got kicked out.
You're a madman.
Oh, it's fucking joke. Someone sent a picture of me marching fucking round the stadium with a fucking panda mask on. I always wear a panda mask on the last day of the season.
Why did you do that?
It's a joke between me and Steve from a long time ago.
So he's the leopard and you're the panda. This is some OF shit,
no.
bro.
Right, but with the league this season, yeah, this is the way I see it is that we just have to stay within touching distance of you lot, right, and hope that something happens, right? Because right now, yeah, it don't look like you lot are going to drop points anytime soon. But you've got to remember, our first Premier League, we had 6 games left and we're 8 points behind Man United. And we ended up winning that league, right? And that was against a Fergie team with Rooney, fucking Evra, Ferdinand. So at the moment, when I see Liverpool fans already trying to fucking throw the towel in, yeah, I just think you can never call Arsenal bottle jobs if you're fucking... Because if you think someone is a bottle job, surely you stay there and just hope that they fucking bottle it. You don't throw the towel in yourself. So for me, we just have to keep you within touching distance.
Which you are.
And it's, hope that... Look at games like Sunderland and go, you know what?
Yeah, we're battering Sunderland, by the way.
I think you are going to. Yeah?
I don't know who started this narrative that Sunderland are some mad, scary team and Granit Xhaka are this and Granit Xhaka that and they're this and they're crap, bro. They lost to Burnley, bro. They lost to Man United.
The only thing I like is that it's a 5:30 kickoff, yeah, because that stadium, yeah, is going to be fucking rocking. Bro, do you know this?
It could be rocking all it likes. They lost to Burnley, bro.
Bro, Sunderland has a population, right, of 120,000.
Oh, I've got more subs.
You have 40,000, so a third of their population go to the football every week.
Yeah, that's great. It's the same in Newcastle, though.
Fucking mad,
Newcastle's bigger in terms of population.
I've been to the stadium of light once, right? And
I've never been. I've been past it, but I've never been.
The way it is mad because you get there and it's kind of sunk down. But guess who scored? And they scored a weldy in the 90th minute to make it 1-0, right? A player that I don't want to own. Right?
Tell me the year.
I can't tell you hold on, let me guess. About 2000 and I reckon it was about 2007.
See, I'm on Photoshop right now, so I can't see the chat.
About 2007, yeah.
2007.
But bro,
that must have been the player that played for you.
It's a player that played for me and that I will never claim played for me.
Claudio Reyna.
No.
Did he play for both, right?
This guy played for both as well, actually. He did play for both. He played for both teams. He was mint. He fucking had a mint shot on him, but he's a fucking nonce.
Oh, shit. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, man, like AJ, bruv.
Scored a banger. But, yeah, fucking...
That's crazy. They don't claim him, guys. It's not baggage claim.
The best chant. Adam Johnson.
Oh, bro, I swear. Some of the chants of football, Dabs, you go home and away, yeah, and you've been all over the world, yeah, right? And like you said earlier, you never thought you'd even win a trophy, yeah? So to see your team win everything and actually be there, be on the pitch, meet some of the players.
Istanbul, man.
Yeah.
Bro, in Istanbul, yeah, before the game, City had like this, like big area with a stage and that, yeah. And Steve was on the stage. Bro, I met Andy Morrison backstage, yeah. You know who Andy Morrison is? Yeah. Well, to a lot of people, you'll be like, who the fuck is Andy Morrison? Andy Morrison is a player that City got, when we were in the 3rd tier of English football, and he was an absolute shithouse, but we needed shithouses because, like, we had ballers in the 3rd tier, and he dragged us back to the Premier League, To me, he's an absolute legend. Bro, he's beat up a couple of managers and that. He's an absolute nut. He's a nutcase.
He's basically a Vinnie Jones, but, like...
Yeah.
Dennis Wise
Scottish
type.
And bigger.
Yeah.
He's fucking huge. But
a Duncan Ferguson.
I met him and I was starstruck. And I'm thinking, I'm in fucking Istanbul watching us win fucking the treble. It's just mad.
Do you know the only time is that the only time you've been starstruck when you've met somebody that played for your club? Or has there been other times?
Well, so you see the game I said I got kicked out.
Yeah.
So before the game, I was walking around the stadium and I bumped into one of my brethren who I'd been in Madrid with a few weeks before. And I go, who is friends with an ex-footballer, right? And while we were in Madrid, the ex-footballer had FaceTimed him, and was really, really drunk and was like headbutting the phone and that. Anyway, I go to my mate, I go, have you spoke to Kevin Horlock since Madrid?
Oh, Kevin Horlock, right? That's a throwback, proper.
Well,
most people don't know who that is, you know.
Yeah. So I've gone. Have you spoke to Kevin Horlock since Madrid? He was absolutely twatted. He was acting like a cock, bro. The guy next to my mate, because I was smashed, lifts his bucket hat up. He's Kevin Horlock, and he was like, "I was acting like a cock, was I?" I was like,
Well, the only
right.
player...
Did you see? You see when you played Newcastle United? I think it was about 3 seasons ago, and Robbie was doing an interview in this car park, and someone drives past him in the background, leans out the window and shouted something at him, right? That was Kevin Horlock that shouted something at Robbie, but no one knew. No one knew it was him.
So I don't know.
Yeah, and again, Horlock had just been kicked out of fucking...
He's been kicked out of everywhere.
Yeah.
Bro, that guy's a crazy motherfucker. Do you know the only time I've ever been starstruck here? We played FC Con in a Champions League game. Sorry, Europa League game. My bad. We weren't that good back then. Under Wenger, the last years of Wenger, and they put the game back 1 hour. Yeah. Me and the guy will not be named. Yeah. He used to park in the underground car park underneath the Emirates. So then we'd park up and we'd get in the lift and we'd be on the concourse. Right. So now we're standing there, like, we're chatting away, like, just chilling. We've got a drink. He don't drink alcohol. He's got Crohn's. Yeah, he drinks coffee, tea, whatever, yeah. So I'm having a beer. I'm thinking, why don't I open the turnstiles? This is a bit random. The game kicks off in about 25 minutes. What's going on? Right? But before we went up when we pressed the lift, when we parked up, Charlie George.
Whoa, fucking hell.
Bro, is walking out the lift as we're about to go in the lift. And I was like, I wanted to say that Charlie George, that's Charlie George. Bro, I was like a top gooner explaining the process. Yeah, I was like, by the time I even said Charlie George, he'd gone, bro. That's the only time I've ever met an ex-player and been starstruck.
And
I weren't even alive in that era when he scored that goal against Man United.
And mine was Andy Morrison, and when people ask me who my hero is, so when I talk about City, I think I've got 3. So there's who's my greatest City player, right? David Silva. Who's my GOAT? My GOAT will always forever be Vincent Kompany, because he was there before the money.
That banger again. Was it Leicester he scored that screamer?
Well, just everything.
Was it Leicester?
It's one of the things of just seeing how much...
Because you were on the ropes that day and he pinged that... Was it Leicester he scored that goal against?
Yeah.
See, you man say I have no ball knowledge. I know ball, bro.
Leicester, and then he said, bro, that was... Because remember, he was getting injuries every season. Then that season he came back and he had a mint...
He was like
last 5 months,
right?
That's when we did the domestic treble, and then he said, it's time for me to go.
He must have been about 35, 36 at that point.
Yeah.
He was a bare old, bruv.
When people say, who's your hero, right? Now, I don't feel
It's got to be King Clancy.
No, so Steve's is King Clancy, mine's Rossler.
If they Rossler, fucking hell.
But the thing is, I don't feel you can have a hero that is... Like, heroes are when you were a kid, innit?
Yeah, mine was Ian Wright. and I can't stand the guy.
And by the way,
And
my favourite footballer...
I've had the chance to meet him. Me and Kenny Ken walked straight past him. Can't stand him. But I was the white Ian Wright in the playground.
Bro, I love... My favourite footballer outside of City back in the day was Ian Wright.
He was a bad boy, bro.
When someone's just said Paul Dickoff, right?
Oh, yeah, he played for Arsenal as well.
He
scored against us for Leicester when we were going 38 unbeaten. Last game of the season, we played Leicester, and he scored a header back stick in the last game, and it was at Highbury to go invincible, yeah? So we're 1-0 down. Then all of a sudden, magic happened.
that used to happen. But when people say about Paul Dickoff with City, it's like, no, because Paul Dickoff played for City when I was like 16, 17, yeah? Like, my players that I'd see as heroes is when I was like 10.
10, yeah, 7,
like,
8, 9, 10.
Yeah, exactly. Like then, like Paul Dickoff and that. But like, I'll be honest with you, that period there, I was like, I think I was like 16, 17, and I was on other shit. I wasn't on football as much. Like, I was doing what 17-year-olds do, which...
Lunging and plunging, taking drugs,
making money,
making money, like, and just being erratic. And then these man get on Lamine Yamal, bruv.
Exactly.
He's smashing all the... that thing that he's just finished with is a sket, bruv. Yeah. However, he liked that sket because his performance, well, not the other night, but the performance the week before fell off a cliff. When he split up with the nice-looking one that was the same age as him, yeah, like same age there. I think she was like 17. She's quite pretty for a teen. And dickheads, don't even try it. My daughter's that age. Yeah, right? He didn't care, bro. He banged a screamer against France and run the Euros. Yeah, this thing, he fell off a cliff since. Yeah, then all of a sudden, I ain't seen the game the other day yet. I see the first goal he scored, yeah, bruv. Yeah, but I ain't seen the rest, but apparently he was insane. Yeah, and it's like, he must have liked that one because it messed his head up. When he split up with the one that was the same age as him, yeah, he was like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, and it's like, bro, when you're 17, 18, yeah, and you're the best player on the planet, I think he's the best player on the planet. Although Messi still plays football, to be fair.
Yamal.
Oh, yeah, Elche nearly scored. What a save.
Yamal, you mean?
I think he's the best player on the planet right now. Ability-wise, doubled and trebled up on, they all say, what a load of bollocks. Bro,
I don't watch, you know what it is, Lee? I'll be honest, yeah? I'm a City fan. Like, I watch Premier League games, but I'm a City fan. I don't watch
you should put this Elche Sociedad game on. It's end-to-end. It's mad techie. Yeah, and this reminds me, Dabs, yeah? This is why I watch La Liga, yeah? Because the most random game, Real Sociedad and Elche just got promoted. Sociedad have fell off a cliff this season. Yeah, they've been shit for a minute, I can't lie. Elche just got promoted, yeah? Anfield agenda, Craig, yeah? I met him in, I think it was April.
Heard he's a nice guy.
He's unreal. I met him in April, yeah? Right, he had an Airbnb up in Elche, which is near Murcia, Alicante, round up. It's in between the pair, yeah. I drove 6 hours to go and meet him. Never met the guy in my life. He invited me into the villa. The villa was banging, by the way. Yeah, with his wife and his 2 kids and his eldest kid's boyfriend. Yeah, bro, they made me feel so welcome. We went out for dinner. He refused to let me. I was like, no, I'm trying to fucking do my fucking Revolut, double click the side of the phone. He's like, no, I'm paying. I was like, Craig, let me fucking pay for something, bruv. He took me, yeah, and the girl, his girl's brother. His girl's boyfriend to an Elche game. They played Eldense, which is their local rivalry. That's like Arsenal, Tottenham, Man United, Man City, right? Bro, 2 of the best goals I've ever seen live in my entire life, and that was Segunda Division. They then got promoted, yeah? Right? The first 7 games, I don't think they lost a game. They've lost a couple. But, bro, the way they play football is cold. I love watching this team, yeah? And if Messi scored the goal, I think it was Febas scored. Yeah, Febas and Rafa Mir, they're ballers for this team, yeah? I think it was Febas, bro. Yeah, he picks the ball up, bro. He jinked like Messi, like King Clancy. It was like jinking around 6 players and finished it. And we're English, bro. He's Irish, yeah? We're in with all the Spaniards, bro. But you know what I like about these stadiums,
I can't listen to you about these players from over there anymore, Lee, because you told me that Savio...
okay, so I'm glad you brought that up, right? I'm glad you brought that up, because somebody asked about an hour ago, yeah? Big up Jezza, the godfather is in the building. The godfather of Arsenal is in the building. Bless up, Jezza. No, I'm glad you've brought that up, because somebody said about How long we've been live? Don't show me on that.
It's because I've been fucking
about
moaning
40.
about him a lot.
About 40. No, we got to say I invited you on for a reason, bro. Yeah, I don't care. I'm 20 minutes, 17, 18 minutes late for this game. I'm watching it anyway. Yeah, and I'll redirect. But I appreciate your time always. And smash the likes up. There's nearly 500.
I'll come back later as well. I've got to go for another stream in a minute, but I'll come back.
No, yeah. I'm live after this game, so I'm live in about an hour and 40, 2 hours from now.
I'll come
so
back
if you
then.
want to jump back on.
Yeah, let's talk about Savio then. Let me go and fucking.
Yeah, he's leaving us on a cliffhanger.
Nah, go on, nah. Go on.
Before we talk about Savio, very quickly, have you noticed, right? Because I've just seen it again right now in this game. Every single league that I watch, and every single game that I watch, the referee always ends up being in the way somehow.
Yeah,
Why is the ref in the way?
2 minutes.
Why is the ref in the way? Why is the ref in the way? Every single game I've watched this season, the ref is in the way.
Bro, yeah.
That's done on
Savio,
purpose, bro.
actually, talking of Savio was losing his shit with the ref the other day. He had to be sucked off because
the lino,
because the lino was fucking in the way.
Yeah, but let me ask you before we go. If you want to jump back on later, I appreciate it. If you don't,
I've got to go. They just ran me because I'm 20 minutes late.
Yeah, same. But before you go, yeah, real talk, yeah. Somebody in the chat, and bro, I watched Savio play for Girona, and I'll keep this as short and sweet as possible because we're both 20 minutes late, right? I watched Savio play for Girona. He never, ever, ever played right wing. Not one appearance at right wing, bro. Right? Yeah. Every time I watch this guy is cold. Yeah? But he don't get goals. But he was your top assister for all you assist stat merchants here last season, factually. Right? I don't care about the assists. His shooting's dead. Yeah?
His shooting's shocking.
Yeah? His final ball he needs to polish up on. Because his decision making when he gets past is a little bit off key.
Yeah, agreed.
But again, Lamine Yamal's was the same. Yeah, Bukayo Saka's was the same when he first kicked on. Yeah, Max Dowman's is the same now. Max Dowman is a baller.
Pep sees something in him.
He don't. Do you know what he sees? Yeah, do you know what he sees? The fact that he's better than Bernardo at getting past a player because Bernardo's not got that acceleration. Yeah, why does Doku play so many games? Yeah, because Doku is mad erratic. It's like he's being tasered, bruv. Yeah, he's being electrocuted every time he gets the ball. But when it comes off, yeah, and because he's so quick, how many times does Doku pin a player, put his foot on the ball and do that drag back?
Oh, it's mad, isn't it? From being still.
Yeah, and he does it and pulls it off maybe 2 out of 10 times. And then when he scores a goal off of the back of it, Doku's amazing. He was outstanding the other day against Dortmund, by the way.
He was.
So was Haaland.
That was one of his best games.
So was Savio. And Foden was best player
Savio
on
was
the pitch.
good. Foden was just unplayable.
But this is my point, yeah. I've seen so many City fans cussing out. Steve's on it. You're on it. Yeah, LB's on it. Why is he the scapegoat, bro?
Bro, right, so here's
Tell
the
me,
thing,
because he's cold, bro.
Right, so here's the thing, and I'll be completely honest with you now, right? So there's this thing that people are saying is, it's because he tried to leave to go to Tottenham, and City fans are like, you want to leave City to go to fucking Tottenham. That's not it.
He would have pulled
I can tell you now, that's not it, right? So with me, right, here's the thing.
What's a circle?
All I can tell you is genuine emotions, right? I have not sat and watched a game of City and screamed so much in frustration at the TV as I did the other week when we played Everton. In that first half, I naturally found myself going, get this fucker out of my club, yeah? And bro, I'll be honest, it's over the top. It is over the top. And this wasn't on a watch-along. I don't do watch-alongs. This was just in my lounge. But there was something telling me I fucking can't stand this player. And I don't know what it is, bro. Now, I've seen him since then. He's had 2 good games. But he just does frustrating things. Now, Sterling also used to do frustrating things. But Sterling also then used to go and bag like 3 goals.
Yeah, but you had a better team back then.
That's
you had Centurions back then.
And that is a fair point.
You had Sane, you had Gundogan, you had Kevin De Bruyne, you had Aguero.
Let's be real. Savio came into a dysfunction in City team last season, right?
That was on its worst run ever.
And got played on the wrong side. Yeah,
he's never played right wing at Girona.
Here's the thing. I won't sit there and try and. For some reason, I just really don't fucking like this guy. Bro, I don't know what it is.
So chat, yeah? You see when you're on my case, yeah? Even a Man City fan that goes home and away, yeah? And if he ain't at home or away, yeah, he's watching anyway. See, I'm a poet, I fully know it. Yeah? and he watches Man City more than I do, yeah, he doesn't understand why he hates Savio.
But there are some players like that, right? Where you just go, I don't know why, but... and
I'm like that with Budimir at fucking
last
Osasuna. I
season-
can't stand the guy. He bags 20 goals every season for
The
Osasuna.
maddest thing is, Lee, when he joined us last season, at the start of the season, yeah, within a couple of games, I was like, I'm not having him, you know? And everyone else is like, what do you mean? He's sick. And I was like,
Baller, bro.
there's something about him. But I will stand by the fact that, like, maybe he should be given more of a chance on the left.
Do you know what it is, right? You see, when you played West Ham, yeah, and people say, oh, it was only Kufal that he called. Yeah, man looks like Marv from Home Alone, by the way, Kufal.
He was sick against West Ham. Was that
Right.
where we put the cross in?
Crossing for Haaland.
Yeah.
Bro, I watched that, and this chat will know this, yeah? I was watching him do that week in, week out for Dovbyk. Dovbyk is the same build as Haaland. He's as quick as Haaland. He's got better tech than Haaland.
Yeah.
He's got the same movement as Haaland. Yeah. He hasn't got the better finishing than Haaland. However, he is cold. Yeah. But he ain't got the... If he goes clean through on goal 10 times, he'll score 7 out of 10. Haaland's scoring 9.5 out of 10. Yeah. Well, not 9.5, but 9 or 10. Right? Dovbyk... The IQ, the movement, is the same as Haaland. He's built like Haaland. He's as rapid as Haaland, but he's got better link-up play. Soon as... Yeah, and if you go and watch it... Obviously, we're both late, so we need to do this another time, yeah? Right? But if you go and watch him at Girona, and people go, oh, it's a Farmers League. Bro, these men were chefing up Barca. They were chefing up... Well, they lost to Real Madrid twice, to be fair. They were chefing up all the teams, bro. They rattled that league, yeah? And they'd been in the league for 1 year, finished 10th. Then they were top of the league. Yeah? They were top of the league. They had no right. Bro, that's the equivalent. The size of that club is the equivalent of Luton Town. Yeah, but Luton Town, when they got promoted, and more getting promoted than Girona did in the last 5 years. So the fact that they rattled them clubs, yeah, and they had Yankuto, yeah, Miguel Gutierrez, he's left now. Where's he playing? I think he's in Italy, isn't he? He's a
Lee,
baller.
I'm going to jump, but
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
be
gonna
back
jump.
later. Send me
What's
the
the
link
same?
for the show later, yeah?
No, love.
Appreciate
yeah,
you
no, I
having me on.
appreciate
So
I
these
don't
guys-
shout out
these
where
guys
you're
are-
going right now. And shout out your other
I'm
channel.
I'm going over to the catch up.
Shoot.
There'll probably be about 8 or 9 people there, so it's going to be
What
mayhem.
channel? What channel? The catch up.
On the catch up, and then Never Foul and We Are the South Stand. Please make sure you give some.
Alright, this
subs there,
this
and I'll
El
be back
Chase
later.
Sociedad
We need to catch up more.
We'll do
anyway.
this again, man. I'll
Yeah,
send
man.
you a link in an hour or so. This
Alright,
El Chase Sociedad game is end to end, by the way. Shoot. Oh, post. I swear down, yeah? Get this game on. We're going live on this second channel. Bless up Daps. He's coming back in an hour and a half, lads. Yeah. This game is end to end. Sociedad nearly scored. Mad save from the keeper. Breakaway. Look at this. Back heel. 1 touch. 2 touch. First time pass. Head up straight away. I'm raiding the other channel, guys. Look at that cross. Touch. Boom. Off the post. Get the Elche game on. Yeah, get the Elche game on. End to end. You want to watch proper football? You want to know about football? Get La Liga on, bruv. Alright, big up to everyone who's like, fucking, I'm shouting, bruv. These earmuffs, I can't hear them. Fucking. Anyway, bless up to everyone who's locked in, man. I appreciate you all. We're going to raid my other channel. Make sure I've got the raid on. Let me double check. This Elche game is cold. Yeah, I'm not even taking the piss. This Elche game is cold. Yeah. Oh, you overrate La Liga. Shut up. This Elche game is cold, bruv. End to end. We're 26 and a half minutes in. And it's end to end. Anyone watching it? You're watching a treat of football. It'll be better than the Spurs game against Man United tomorrow. Put it that way. It'll probably be better than Sunderland Arsenal as well. Right, we're going to raid the other channel, yeah? Appreciate everyone locked in. Subs are up. Bless. Smash the likes up. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you raid the other channel. I'm going to end this. I'm going straight live. Dan, you missed the first 30 minutes, bro. I swear down, the first 27 minutes of this game, yeah? Brother. The tempo, the tech, the passing, the movement. And bear in mind, Sociedad are about 19th or 18th or something. No, actually, they're 14th, I think. Yeah. This game has been fire, bruv. But listen, I'll be there literally 30 seconds. I've already got the timer on. I've already got the badges set up. Got the score set up. We're going straight live. See you in 30 seconds. Bosh. We're out. Adio ciao. Lee Raid.